Welcome to the Low Res Life. My name is Jason, and this is Completionist GIM, the series where I disappoint my parents by depriving them of the grandchildren they so desperately desire, and instead, I devote all my time and energy into doing the impossible, beating RuneScape. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you all a nice little break from the onslaught of sailing videos I'm sure you have been seeing. And instead, we're going to be doing the Doom of Mokhaiotl. Now, I wanted to take a break from Nex when this boss came out because it looked like so much fun. And in doing so, I ended up chasing my Tormented Synapse, which took me an entire month to finish. And now it is finally time to start Doom. The whole goal is to get a Wave 8 completion, as well as one drop. That's really all I'm looking for, is one drop. But the drop rates seem pretty reasonable from this boss, especially if you can consistently be busting out deep delves. So let's hope and pray, shall we? But first things first, we got to do the quest. Oh, he turned off my prayer? The hell? What a jerk. Stand in the circles. Oh. Get away from the stars. Dodge stars again. Dodge stars again. Oh, we're gaming, bro. Easy peasy. Give him a big spectando. Yeah. Oh, he lived with 1 HP. Are you kidding me? Oh, what the hell? Ah. He has more HP. He turned off my prayer again. Shit. Circles. Heal. Down for the count. Let's go. Circles. Nice. Teleporter. It's up to mage now, right? Yeah. I think I jumped through the teleporter a little early. I think I got burned there. Stun on that one and then stun. Ow! How was I supposed to get to both of those? Are you shitting me? She does so much damage. Oh, I stepped in early again, didn't I? Fuck, dude. Back to range. Shit. Okay, wait a little bit. Now jump in. There we go. Swap to mage. Okay, how am I supposed to get to both of these? That one hits. I'm already running to the second. Okay, nice. I see the timing now. We're learning, we're learning. Now step in. Swap to range. Go back in. Yeah. We understand the fight now. I only have one piece of food. I cannot be fucking up here anymore. Ah! Ah! Okay. I understand what's happening here. When do I get to attack, though? Do I ever get to attack? Can I attack her from the diagonal? How does this work? Yeah, I think here I have to just risk it, right? Go for an attack? I can attack from the diagonal. Okay, I see. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Teleport, attack, in, attack, teleport, attack. I'm a little late there. Just get out. Attack, teleport, attack, teleport. Okay, we got it. We figured it out. We figured it out. That was a pretty sick boss fight, though. And that there's the final Dawn complete. Oh, we got runecrafting XP. I was talking earlier about how my next Tears of the Guthix is going to get me a runecrafting level, but not anymore. The final dawn complete and 92 rune crafting as the reward. End up getting an antique lamp, which I'm going to use on prayer, since that's the only thing that I actually need XP in. Nice. That was actually a really fun quest. Good boss fights. There's like 3 or 4 that were good there. Very fun. And the Archon Blade, from what I understand, is pretty OP. It has a really good spec. Perform a devastating blow to your enemies with 50% increased accuracy and damage. If your attack successfully hits, the target will burn for 10 damage over 20 seconds. Over 24 seconds. I mean, that's pretty good. It requires 30% spec, so you can send 3 of those. That's pretty good. That's 30 damage in 3 attacks as long as you land them all. And that's just from the burn, let alone the actual attack damage. That's pretty sick. It's a good weapon. Especially considering like how early you can probably complete this quest. I was obviously Omega overgeared, but you could easily do this probably with like a whip. Probably do a Blood Moon set, All right, let's figure out this Doom boss, shall we? All right, I've watched the guide. I know that there's more advanced tech of like specifically placing boulders exactly like in perfect spots. That way you always maintain boulders in the later phases during car phase. I'm going to be skipping that for now. I'll learn that later once I get a little bit more comfortable with just the basic mechanics of the boss. So we're just going to go in and we're going to be trying to get as far as we can. I have something like 29.5 mil in Death's Coffer, and hopefully we don't need to use all of it. I'm also just now realizing that if I do die, I'm probably not going to keep my pendant of 8s, right? So that's going to be a little annoying trying to get back here after I die, maybe. But we'll figure that out as we go. That dude was in Mokhaiotl armor. If he could do it, I could do it, right? Here we go. I want to... Mage, gotta step to the side when he does that. Step to the side and then pray. Oh! Okay. Okay, I didn't attack the thing either. It turns off my prey. Step to the side. Okay. So many things going on already. I want to tag him, but I have to dodge, and then the prayer. Attack that. Step and pray. Oh, I hit it 0. Okay. I need to melee that. I need to melee when he puts this thing together. I have not been paying attention there. Okay, attack the one over there. Get in a cheeky attack. Attack there. Rearrange. Okay. Need to melee that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, we used way more food than I thought I was going to use the first attempt, but I forgot that I have to swap to melee to attack him on the first few waves when he does the shield thing. I wasn't paying attention to the shield at all, but we're figuring it out. Swap there, attack him in melee. I ran into him. Okay, we saved yourself. Fine. Melee, attack the larva, step, mage range. I need to melee. Range mage. I was backwards. Oops. I was paying attention to what color the boulder was. Okay. Got through wave 2. Alright, my spec is almost back. Now that it's... Wait. What? The bar filled all the way up and then it didn't give me my spec. What? Did Jagex make it so you can't just wait at the end of a phase? Because I've watched this... My special bar tick all the way up twice now, and it hasn't given me the 10. Yeah. So I can't just wait in between for my spec to go up. That's good to know. Get a melee in. Oh, now I don't have to, right? Now I just have to hit with the Demon Bane weapon. Start with Mage. I should have hit that earlier. That's okay. Ah! That was close. Oh, I got a melee here. Getting a second one, dude. That one. Back this one. Range. That was close. That was real close. Okay, that was wave 3. The goal is 4 on this first attempt. It's gonna be a ranged start. Oh, I'm dead. I'm teleporting. It was only an 80. Rip. I realized too late that he was doing the shield charge attack. That's gonna be hard to pay attention to. That's gonna be hard to keep a lookout for, the shield attack. Because you spend so much effort paying attention to, you know, flicking the right thing that I forget to actually look at the boss and notice that he has the shield up. So we got to wave 3 there. I forget that the big bomb attack isn't an instant kill on the early waves. It only hits me in 80. Pretty sure in the later waves it's an instant kill, right? But yeah, first attempt. We got through the first few waves. You'll continue to get more and more comfortable, and we got to pay attention. Got to pay attention to that shield, that supercharge attack. All right, attempt number 2. Now we have a better idea of what we're looking out for. Here we go. Take that one. Take this one. Gotta move when that happens. Range mage, range mage. I'm dead. Fuck. Okay. Dude, that's so difficult. Holy shit. Doom is gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be hella tough. Are you guys bad at new content? Are you a slow learner just like me? Well, maybe we can be friends. And you know what? All my friends, they're subscribed to the channel. We are 8 subscribers away from the big 1,000 milestone. That was my goal by the end of the year. And you know what? You, right here, right now, can help me achieve that. Push the button. While you're at it, push the other button too. Little thumbs up. I like a thumbs up, don't you? Thumbs up the butt. Oh! That was probably my cleanest wave yet. That was wave 3. The only damage that I took was from the Zerat crossbow spec, so that feels good. I'm just going to Angler and go in with 6 brutes. Feels good. New PB boys got past wave 4. Kept heading into wave 5. This is where car phase begins, right? That. Get the melee guy. Oh, fuck. It's car. Charging that way. I'm so dead. Oh no, wait, he doesn't stomp on this phase. On wave 5, he doesn't do any stomps. That's good. That's good to remember. In the future, we're gonna have a real bad time there, though, if I fuck up like that. There. Start that. I'm just tanking it. Fuck, that melee got me. Alright, we got through wave 5. We're just gonna be claiming because there's no way I get through 6 on what I have. I just need more practice on the waves that we're currently hitting. Oh, new collection log, the Demon Tears, nice. I'm gonna attempt a 6. I'm gonna attempt a 6. I just gotta remember that on wave 6, on the car phase after the charge, that's when the stomps begin. So everything is the same. I think there might be one more prayer flick in the boulder stack. I don't remember exactly when it adds on to that. I'll just try to pay attention, look out for that. But definitely on the car phase, now the stomps will begin and I have to hide behind a boulder. So we have to be more intentional about where we drive the car. I'm gonna be painting the floor with a lot of poison early on. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't even get a real attempt at wave 6. I totally spaced the fact that I needed a melee there. I didn't even look at the fact that he was shielding. Fuck, dude. I still need so much practice here. All right, on to 6. We have yet to complete 6. We have a lot of supplies going into it. You just got to be good. You know what I mean? Charge this way, please. Okay, now we have boulders here. Range, mage. Charge this way, please. Range, melee. Charge this way, please. Melee, range, mage. Okay. Wait, oh shit. Mage, range. I just have to tank one. Stay in, stay in. Okay. Another shield phase. Fuck me. Melee. Nice. We got past wave 6, bro. We got past wave 6. Okay. That was a long ass fucking wave there, but we did it. New PB. Got past wave 6 on day 1. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Whatever it is, we're claiming it. 134k. 12 minutes for 134k. Yikes. But hey, that's something. And of course, the ADHD disallows me from doing one piece of content indefinitely. So while I'm off stream, I'm going to be working on the next 99, which is smithing. Well, now that I've ended stream, I figured it's time I get started on the next little skill and grind. There's 94 smithing. Look at that. The CA's just released today, day 2 of attempting. I just got Doom Adept. I would assume for completing wave 3. Dude, that was so close. I literally had to rapid heal up. I was on 1 HP after a larva came through. No food. We cleared wave 6 though. We cleared wave 6. That is my current PB still, so we will claim there and walk away. Okay, we kind of honestly fucked up on the very first wave, and these tooth halves of key are like super rare, so I'm actually going to be claiming every time I get a tooth half of key. And we're just going to reset, and we're going to keep going from there. Exposed Doom. I have no idea what I just did there. Hold on. Right click, view task. Defeat the Doom during its melee charge phase. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice. I got back-to-back PB, 47 seconds wave 1, 37 seconds wave 2. No mistakes. I'm loving it. I had confidence in myself when we completed wave 6. There's a few things in there that I kind of want. I really want that elite clue. Kind of want that waystone. We have a good amount of supplies though. Do we send our first wave 7 attempt? Nah, clue scrolls are too valuable to me. Clue scrolls are too valuable. I take it. We're learning. We're getting better. Plus, that's a collection log slot, and I'll take that, buddy. I'll take that all day, every day. All right, we have 4 full doses and 1 single dose. We still got some supers, so we are sending our first wave 7 attempt. I forget what changes. Honestly, I don't know what changes. I don't really think much changes. Oh, I missed the ZCB off the bat too, which is not ideal. Oh my god, that was so bad. The worst start I could have possibly had. They are so much faster. It's gonna be something that I have to take note of. Oh my god, I swear. Did I click in between my prayers for that first one? It's not good. Travel speed of these projectiles is significantly more on this phase. Mage, range, mage. Gotta be prepped here. Attack that one. Get over here, attack this one. Range, mage, range, mage. Oh, I fucking tanked that. Not good. Oh, I'm dead. I got in there. I got in there. Range. I don't have the prayer melee. My god, I'm playing so bad here. Oh, just tele out. Fuck, bro. I got brewed down and I couldn't cast my mage spells. Rip. Oh well. That is a good piece of learning there. Wave 7 was significantly faster on the projectile speed. Like, from the time that the boulder explodes to the time that the projectile is hitting us is so much faster. So we got to be prepared immediately. Wave 7 attempts. Here we go. I'm dead. We're in a good position with these boulders, I think. Melee. Range. No, fuck. That was rough. Heal. Run. Mage. Attack him. Mage. Melee. So bad. There. Hit here. Range. Oh, we got hit by that one. We tank that one. Oh, yikes. Mage, range, mage. Hit that. Thank you. Heal up here. Heal up. Fuck, dude. We're gonna clear this, though. He only has like 2 HP after this phase. Pretty much my first attack should be able to kill him on car phase here. Roll. We fucking did it, dude. That was toxic. That was bad. We're terrible at the game. But we did it, you know, we got our Wave 7 completion. And we got Wave 7 completed. And we still had a couple brews, you know? We still had a couple brews. I'm just gonna claim. We'll take that PB, and we'll try to do better next time. Going into 8 right now, I don't think it's gonna do us any good. Plus, a Spirit Seed. I need those for Hespores. Alright. It was a little bit of a rough Wave 7, but we got Wave 7 complete. We have 2 full brews and 1 extra. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna try our first 8 here. You know, this is really nothing. We go for 8. I forget what changes on 8 from 7. I think we have to do the double step after a boulder. We'll see though. We're not gonna get this completion. We're just looking for a little bit of practice, a little bit of learning. Here we go. First wave 8. Ready? Oh, yep. Yeah, it's 2 boulders. Holy shit. So step. Range, mage, range, mage, melee. Okay, Jesus Christ, dude. Wave 8 is so scary. What the fuck? Step. Mage, range, mage, range, mage. That larva gets in, doesn't it? Yeah, it was brewed down. Oh no, wait, I have to hit him. I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Hit that. Melee gets in, doesn't he? Yep, it's fine. Range, that melee gets in as well, it's fine. We're gonna heal up here as much as we can. Hit these melees. That melee. Uh-oh. Get ready to spray something. Melee. Place in the corner, please. Thank you. Give me a thrall. That hits me? That's some bullshit. Straight ahead, please. Mage, range, standing on diagonal. Okay, we're all out of supplies. Mage, we end there. Shit, I don't know if that gives us enough time. Step. Mage, range, mage. Yeah, we're out. Fuck, dude. I was one tick early on that prayer. Ah! Wave 8 is crazy, bro. 2 boulders at once. Okay. That's why we have to do that double step. That becomes very difficult. That becomes incredibly difficult. We have to wait for the boulder to practically hit us, and then we step 2 tiles immediately. Mage, range, mage, mage, range, mage, range. That's rough, dude. Mage, range, mage, mage, range, mage, and then there's an auto attack coming, so you have to look at the auto attack as well. Wild, or it's range, mage, range, range, mage, range, and then you have to look at the auto attack. It's it's gonna be tough. I can do it though. I could do it. You know, y'all have been listening to me say mage and range pretty much on repeat for the past 20 minutes. So if you guys have enjoyed that, maybe you should come check me out over on Twitch. And every time I fail, you can make fun of me live and hurt my feelings. Are you kidding me? That was so fucking clean. I literally didn't make any mistakes on P6 or 7. We didn't use any brew in between P6 and 7. We're going into 8 with 4.5. Okay, we really got to focus up here. It's going to be our best attempt of 8 so far. We're giving up a mill here. We're giving up a mill. We land the ZCB to start. Here we go. Immediately off the bat. And step, step. Range, mage, range, range, mage, range, mage. Get off of him. Fine. On the shield phase. Okay, sketch, mage. You go from there, and here. Step, step. Mage, range, mage. Ah, fuck, dude! That's so difficult! Oh, man. Oh. Dude, praying against double boulder and using the orb at the same time is fucking intense. I probably launched the trees early there, but we're making progress, man. We got in there with so many supplies, and I didn't even use any supplies while I was in there. It just went to instant death. Oops, I teleported away. I just instant died before I even got to use any supplies. Oh, what am I doing? You know, just spending my Friday night the way God intended, maintaining my chastity. 95 smithing. You know, every once in a while I do have to remind you that I am a group Iron Man, and even though I'm the only no-life in the group and everyone else is casuals, when I do have the opportunity, I do like playing with my friends. And in this case, I got to teach my buddy Pookly, Mr. Tita, as I call him, a little bit of Yama. Let's go! First KC. Oh shit. I guess some Oathplay shards on your first KC. Look at that, you got 2 fucking CAs. Zach out here pulling his Tormented Synapse in the middle of my Wave 6, distracting me both in RuneScape chat and Twitch chat. Big grats to Zach. Now that he has his Tormented Synapse, he can make an Ember Light, and I can be breaking down my Scorching Bow, and I can lend it to him. He can make it into a Purging Staff, and now we have another group Ironman member that can go duo Yama with me. Wait, Zach? Zach, you just got a second Tormented Synapse? Yo, Zach's already done. Zach, I told him, dude. Zach is the fucking... He's the chosen one. I told you. 2 Tormented Synapse on what, your 3rd task? You're still under 500, or you're barely over 500, right? That's crazy, dude. Zach is ready for Yama. Oh, I'm gonna die here. No, dude. Because I went to attack the boss while he was so far away, I got pulled real close, and I didn't have enough time. I guess I should have, instead of trying to run diagonally, I should have just run horizontal to the charge. That's what I should have done there. Look, I say this all the time, but the best way to learn new content is analyze your deaths. When you mess up, recognize and accept your mistake and think about what you could have done better to avoid that mistake in the future. And that's called learning. Dodge, dodge, mage, mage. I was a tick early on my steps. I got him down to 25% HP on wave 8. I was a tick early on my double boulder dodge there. I didn't give myself a long enough line on the orb. First time I did Tears of Guthix after the 3 new quests, and I got a PB, 226. It was pretty chill, so there's definitely a lot more that I can get. Could probably get 230 overall. I don't know. Look at this kid. 3 Burning Claws, 2 Synapses, and under 500. This guy's dumb, dude. Another day, another smithing level up to 96. We can now make rune chainmail bodies. Not too bad. We've made a lot. We turned all of our rune bars and all of our addy bars, or ores into bars. Sorry, it's late at night. I've done about half of my mithril. Still got another half of the mithril to go. I'm making gold while I fill up the coal bag and all that stuff. So we've done, God, a lot of coal at this point as well. We should be able to get 99 just by making all of our rune addy and myth, as well as all of our coal, or all of our gold. And then we actually smith all of our bars into alchables. I shouldn't have to touch the iron bars. One day as an AFK activity, I will make all of my iron bars or iron ore into steel and then turn all those into cannonballs, but we don't need to do that for 99, so we're not going to be doing that for 99. Alright, this is the best attempt so far today. We have back-to-back PBs, 127 on wave 6 and 118 on wave 7. We still have a lot of supplies. It's going to be the first wave 8 attempt for the day. Wish me luck, boys. Dodge, dodge, range, mage, range. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. I hit it 0. I'm almost positive I hit it 0 on that. Or was that a melee charge? This is the goal, man. Another wave 8 attempt. Range, mage, range. Oh, I did it again, dude. How? How do I keep fucking clicking the brain? And of course, the one time I forget to record the entire wave 8. Yes. God fucking damn it, yes, dude. Oh, that took so long. We finally got wave 8, though. Oh, thank you, dude. Oh my god. I knew it, dude. I gave it today. I said by Sunday. I started on Tuesday. I said by Sunday I was going to be getting consistent wave 8 completions. The first wave 8, it took us 320 total delves. Oh, that was so lucky, dude. That was actually a really bad run at things. Especially that last car phase, dude. The boulders were so rough there, but oh, we did it, man. What's the loot? Hey, we got a telly. Such shit loot for so much effort, but that's okay. Take it all. We have nothing left in us. This is what we're looking like right now. Took us 40 deaths to get to wave 8. So that's what? That's 10 mil? 4 deaths is 1 mil, so 40 deaths is 10 mil. Yeah. Not too bad. Let's talk about the difficulty of Doom of Mokhaiotl for a second. I want to start off by saying this is a fantastic piece of content. Now that I have it down much further into the future, I feel very good about the content. But let's put this into perspective. The Inferno cape, which is widely considered one of the biggest milestones in your RuneScape career, often considered the biggest. It was the most difficult piece of content for a very, very long time. That took me 27 attempts. 26 deaths, 27 attempts, and I got my cape. This took me 40 attempts to learn all the waves and get my wave 8 completion. And I gotta say, Doom of Mokhaiotl, specifically wave 8, is more difficult than the Inferno, flat out. No argument, no discussion. When you're doing the Inferno, there's really only 2 things you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to freeze the nibblers and immediately run to the northeast tile of your north pillar. That will corner trap any mobs that spawn on the east side, and it'll pretty much solve all of your waves. And you have to learn how to alternate your prayer flicks. Range, mage, range, mage. Really not that hard. That solves pretty much all of your prayer flicking solutions. And I guess, sure, you gotta understand which tile do you stand on before you exit your safety from the pillar. Do I stand in the middle of the pillar, or do I stand on the corner of the pillar? That's really all you gotta do. Once you get to Zuck, the Zuck shield is realistically just a very simplified version of the Doom of Mokhaitl's Orb of Protection, right? But when you're doing Doom, you have to perfect tick cycle, double stepping out of the boulder shadow into the second boulder shadow. You have to then immediately prayer flick perfectly a 7 tick cycle prayer cycle. You have to often do that combination of double boulders on top of the melee punish, on top of the orb of protection. You have to perfectly position the car phase while prayer flicking, while dodging your poison tiles, while tagging all of the grubs. While you're doing like 8 or 9 different high level mechanics all at once. Doom of Mokhaiotl Wave 8 indisputably is more difficult than the Inferno. If you are a RuneScape player that has completed Wave 8 of Doom and you do not have your Inferno cape, quit putting the Inferno on this pedestal. It is difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. It is frustrating. But if you can do Wave 8 Doom, you can do the Inferno. Go fucking get your cape. We got another tooth half of key, and this is just really good loot overall. Sunflower splinters and waystones. So we claim. Yes, we got another Wave 8 completion. Fuck yeah. 2-2-3. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Oh my god. So fucking stressful, dude. There's so much that you have to get absolute tick perfect. There's so much planning and coordinating. I put myself in the wrong corner there on that car phase. I should have ran over there. We have so many more boulders to hide behind. There's fuck it, dude. We send a 9. We send a 9. Here we go. I don't have any more boulders. I'm dead. Oh no, I killed him as I died, bro. I had no more boulders. That was almost I mean, that was a 9. Blue heart. That was a good shout. I could have tried to redemption heal. I think I was already below 10 though. I mean, I was sitting at what, like 2 HP, 3 HP? Alright, time to head on back into the Doom. We're almost at 500 total delves. We're starting to get down the Wave 8. We're getting better at it. We don't have consistent completions as of yet, but we are getting better at it. I'm going to be testing out the Elite Void as of today. You know, I'm pretty sure dying with Elite Void will have like a 25,000 GP death cost versus 250,000 death cost. So we're getting kind of low on our death coffer. We still have like 12 mil in there. So once we get down that Wave 8 much more consistently, I'll probably be swapping back to Masori. But we need more practice, and I don't want to waste too much more money in my desk coffer. I'm going to be testing out Elite Void, and hopefully it's not that much slower. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed. Alright, I died on Wave 8, but, you know, what do you expect? Let's check the grave. How much does it cost to loot everything? 100,000. 100,000 versus 250,000, so significantly better. Still kind of expensive, but it's reasonable, I'd say. Well, I kind of despise Blast Furnace, but it is a necessary evil towards maxing. That there is 97 smithing. We have a little bit more Blast Furnace to go, unfortunately, but I actually am looking forward to actually smithing all of the bars that I've been making. Got another 2,000 myth, and we're going to be depleting all the gold ore, and then we just get to chill, sit back, use the smithing outfit, and make a whole bunch of alchables. Fuck yeah, dude. We got another Wave 9 completion. We tied our PB. We have nothing to move on to Wave 10. But it is a new PB on Wave 9, 224, 11 total deep delves. We've almost doubled our deep delves today. We started at 6, we're on 11. We still got another 3 hours minimum of stream. We're starting to get it down, dude. With a bad Wave 9, we fucked up way more than we should have. We honestly should have died, but we're getting there, dude. We're getting there. Claim this loot. Some more Aether Catalyst. Nothing else is really all that great. But I love the Aether Catalyst. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Interestingly enough, we did have 2 blue moons during this episode, and we got the group together for some raids. Oh, I got a collection log, though. Jewel of a Masket there. The new jewel. Now I got all 4. Good luck, good luck. Mahogany planks. Good luck. Mithril and rune? Nothing but ore. It knows I'm working on smithing, bro. What do we see? Wait. New PB on wave 9. Do we attempt the wave 10? We still have 2 brews here. I think we do it. Because there's really nothing of value here. Nothing of value. Wave 10 attempt. Here we go. I miss ECB. Of course. It's going to be a really difficult one then. It's melee. And way over there. Step. Step. Range. Mage. Range. Range. Mage. Range. Step, step, mage, range, mage, mage, range, mage. Melee. Potential. Just have to not fuck up here. So many melee grubs here. Shit, they're all gonna score. Oh, I died from poison. I'm dead from grub. I teleed out. Last second. No, so close. Dude, those 4 melee grubs really fucked me there. I couldn't get there. All those melee grubs coming in right at the end there really fucked me. 4 of them all at once. Had they been range and mage, I could have attacked them pretty easily. But all those melee ones would have put me right into the charge, and I would have died instantly anyway. Damn close attempt for 10 though. We're getting better, man. We're getting better. Look at that, new PB on wave 8. Only 1 car face. Minute 25. Pretty good, pretty good. Love to see that. Oh my god, 4 HP. We got a wave 10 completion. Oh, I literally had no boulders. It came down to... Oh, yikes. He was positioned right over here, and I had just 6 different melee guys walk across all the poison. There was nothing I could do. I had like 80 HP at the start of shield phase, and just melee after melee after melee. I got left with like 10 HP, and then 1 more final melee got through. Oh, that's a new PB though. Hey, haven't seen one of these in a little while. They've gone up in value, I think. I think last time I got a bottomless compost bucket, it was like 700k. That's 1.2 mil. Pretty good, not gonna lie. Up to 541 KC. Working my way up the ranks. Well, I have now finished smithing all of my bars. I got 4,000 rune, 7,900 addy, and 27,000 mithril. We ended up making a shitload of gold while we were here, because we were, you know, mixing in gold while we're depositing coal in order to do all the things, get as much XP as possible. Thanks to the Banked XP plugin, I've realized that I no longer have to do a bunch of gold ore. I could if I really wanted to. It's technically like the best XP per hour, but with what we currently got going on, I can get 99 without it. So I still might get 99 with a little bit of gold ore. It depends on what level I end up after I finish my myth and my addy, because I want 99 before I start smithing all these runite bars. One of the best alchemy per rune bar items is plate legs, and that requires 99 smithing, I do believe. Let's check real quick. Rune 99, yeah. So plate legs, 2-handed swords, and plate skirts, I think, are some of the best gold per rune bar. So I definitely want 99 before I start smithing my rune. So I might still have to do some gold, but we're gonna go start actually making some of these bars into real items and alchables. Blast furnace is done for the most part. Time to actually start smithing. We did it, dude. A new PB. That is wave 11 completed. Let's go, dude. Our new deepest delve is 11. I took everything that we got. We got some Renara seeds and a spirit seed. That's really the only things of value. But I'm claiming that, dude. I'm claiming that. We're taking that. Now if we look at the collection log, Deepest Delve 11. Good day, dude. Set a new PB. Love to see it. Let's go. Look at that, new PB on wave 10, a minute 15. That's a damn good wave 10 there. Didn't take any damage, it was perfect. We have a lot of supplies going into 11 here. We're starting to get low on Supers and Brews, though. I think with my current loadout, I might not be able to get past 11, but we'll see. Well, we died to a far melee punish that I couldn't get in time. But with that wave 10 completion, that brought us to 50 total deep delves. We're dry. Well, we are officially dry. The cumulative drop rate on wave 8 is a 1 in 50. So all of the waves combined leading up to 8, including an 8 completion, is a 1 in 50. We've done a lot of 9s, 10s, and 111 now. So with all of our total delves and all of our deep delves, we are officially, unequivocally dry for our first item. Alrighty, boys, with this next mithril plate body, that'll bring us up to the final hurdle, 98 smithing. We can now make some rune claws. We have 2250 total level, which is pretty exciting. One of the last big milestones before we truly max. I think this might be the last actual like total level notification that we get for, you know, the clan or the group. So pretty excited about that. Smithing is really really getting to me, which is interesting because as a kid playing RuneScape, smithing was like my whole goal. You know, that was like all I did. I hung out in Faldor. I mined an inventory of, you know, 18 whatever coal and then 9 iron, and I was just making steel bars immediately after mining them. I'd run from the mine all the way up to the furnace, and then I'd deposit my bars. And you know, the idea of being a blacksmith and making my own weapons that I would then use in combat was like my whole identity as an early RuneScape player. And now that I'm here as a member, you know, 12,000, 14,000 hours into the game across 2 accounts, I'm not a big fan of smithing. The processing skills in general just kind of get to me. It is a whole lot of running back and forth from a bank or literal bank standing, and it kind of gets to you in the end. I've been doing smithing for, I don't know, 20, 30 hours over the past few weeks here, and we're on the final push for sure. I have done some of the XP calcs, and we will have to make a little bit of gold ore into some more bars. Either that, or I have to check first. I have to check, I don't know entirely. If I still have points in Giant's Foundry, I can buy grogs, and then I can boost, because I want to make all of my rune bars into plate legs, because plate legs are one of the most efficient GP per bar for alking. But you need 99 to make that, right? And I'll be just like 200, 300k short of 99 by the time I finish all my myth and addy. So if I have some points in Giant's Foundry, we got it. Otherwise, I might have to make a few more, you know, gold bars. But we're right there, man. Final stretch, 1.22 million XP to go. We missed it by a long shot, too. We got 80 million range XP at some point today. Oh, yeah, it's hidden. It's hidden in a bunch of loot drops. No wonder I didn't see it. Zacky Poo out here has been putting in some hard work, and that there is 99 range. Big grats, fella. Alright, with that inventory of mithril plate bodies, we are now done with mithril. We have made 5,405 mithril plate bodies. Comes out to 16.8 mil once I high alk all of them. Time to move on to the adamant bars. Oh, look at that, dude. We came out here just to do an elite clue, and as is tradition, when we do an elite clue that gets the KBD step, we do a whole inventory, and look at that, dude. A nice little dragon pickaxe. Hell yeah, bro. I love to see it. Literally like the last kill, too. We're pretty much out of out of prayer here. I'm gonna end up turning off this prayer pretty soon, probably. All right, we got to go for the back-to-back, though. What do we see? What do we see? W spin to win. Shark! Oh, the trip. Oh, it kind of can't continue, though. The trip cannot continue. I don't have any more prayer, really. I don't care to prayer flick anything. Anyway, we're out of here. Oops. Sorry for the next Iron Man to come in here. I tagged the KBD. Alright, boys, if you take a look into the chat, we have 100 total deep delves now completed. If we look at the log, that brings us up to 1,214 total delves, and we are dry. We're actually so dry, in fact, that I installed a plugin that tracks my drop rates. Take a look at the plugin over here. The way that this works is that it says 20% of players would have expected to receive 3 total drops. 20% of players with my KC should have 3 drops by now. Most of them would have 2 drops. 96% of players with my KC have a cloth. 88% of players have a staff. 80% of players would have the treads. And almost 60% of players with my KC should also have the pet. We are incredibly dry right now. We should have 3 drops. We have none. But we're going to keep on going, you know? The grind never stops. Got to stay committed and dedicated. And the only guarantee is that if you stop doing the content, you will never get the drop. So just keep on going, man. On a side note, though, we've actually gotten incredibly consistent with this. I'm actually really happy with my progress here at the Delve so far. That is now 4 runs in a row of a Wave 10 completion. 4 in a row. That's damn good. We only had 1 death all day today in a 6-hour stream of outside of Wave 8. We had a couple deaths, maybe 2 or 3 inside the 9 pluses and stuff, but we've had damn consistent runs all day today, and you know what? We're only getting better. We're only getting better. Oh my god, yes, it's a glowy hole. Oh, dude, I'm actually... Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm actually worried, dude. I've done 1,252 total delves. That's 106 deep delves. The pet is the highest drop rate on Wave 9, dude. I'm actually so scared pet is going to be my first item. All right, dude, no more milking. Glowy butthole. Glowy butthole. We got a Brazilian wax. It finally started glowing. What do we see? Oh, it's the cloth. Okay. Okay, I'll take a cloth, dude. Yes. Oh, we got an item, bro. We got an item. Oh, that's the upgrade we were looking for, dude. I needed that. I needed that so bad. Oh, thank God, man. We got something. All right, we're not wasting any time. We're going to upgrade this bad boy immediately. Do I need any demon tears? I guess I could have tested it first, but I'm going to grab them before we start testing it. Use on the bracelets. Yep, 10,000 demon tears. I thought we were going to need some. Make a pair of confliction gauntlets. Yes, dude. Decent little... Okay, there's an animation to it. Look at that. Sprinkle the tears. Suddenly 1 fucking bracelet turns into 2 whole gauntlets. I don't understand how that works, but I like it. I like it, bro. 7% magic damage. This is really good too because so it's not as good with the shadow as it is with the other items. It's still good with the shadow because shadow scales off of magic percent damage, right? But specifically this has a passive effect where any one-handed staff, if you miss an attack, the very next attack is double accuracy. So it's damn near impossible to hit double zeros with the Confliction Gauntlets on. And it's going to be incredibly good once we get the Eye of Ayak, the staff from Doom, because this is a 3-tick weapon. So the amount of double accuracy rolls we will get with the staff is going to be that much more because we're going to be sending that many more attacks. But that's new best in slot, dude. That is new best in slot. We finally fucking did it. Oh, that's so exciting, bro. All right, boys and gals, you know how obsessed I am with clean looking KCs on the high scores. And I have my item now. That was the whole goal over at Doom. I just wanted one item. I was just taking a break from next. That's all I wanted. And we are now sitting at 111 deep delves. And deep delves are the thing that shows up on the high score, not total delves. So we'll take one last look. 1,302 total delves. That's almost a clean total delves, too. But we have 111 deep delves. 11 is our deepest delve. We got our one item. And we're going to be taking a long sabbatical from Doom. We're going to go back to Nex. We're going to finish out the Nex collection log. We only have one more item to go there. I guess the pet, too, but I'm not chasing the pet right now. We're just finishing out off the Torva. The goal is Nex into Yama, into Vardorvis, then Duke. Then we take a break from DT2. We go Colosseum, get our quiver, fully upgrade the quiver, so lots and lots of Colosseum. Then we go Leviathan. By the time we finish those first 3 Desert Treasure 2 bosses, hopefully we have some Virtus. We go and we wrap up Whisper. You know, we're getting the whole Soul Reaper axe, all 4 rings. That's the plan on DT2. And then after we're done with DT2, then we'll come back to Doom and we'll finish off that log. But honestly, man, that's going to be like a whole year of a grind, if not longer. Really depends on how dry or spooned we get. So say bye-bye to Doom. It was fun. It's honestly really good content. It's very difficult, but the way that it is designed is that each and every wave, you know, it's introducing a new mechanic or it's leveling up a new mechanic. So each and every wave you're learning and growing, and it feels really good, man. The progression itself feels good. Executing the mechanics feels good. It's fun once you get it down, and it has really good items. And has a sick pet. I think the pet rate is a little too low, but that's besides the point. Bye Doom. And that there's gonna bring an end to this episode. I'm not gonna put up my usual times played panels and things like that, just because I recorded a lot of extra clips at the end of my Doom grind. I didn't think this episode was gonna be this long, so I'm actually gonna be saving a whole bunch of clips for the beginning of next episode. I don't want to spoil how many collection logs I end up getting pretty much in the following week or 2 after the Doom grind. So yeah, that's just inaccurate if I were to include those, and it'd be a little bit of a spoiler. So appreciate you guys for hanging on out. Again, if you made it all the way to the end, man, it's been an hour. You just sat here and you enjoyed and you watched the learning process of Doom. You laughed at my failures. You cheered on my successes. So if you guys haven't already, if you guys have watched other episodes and videos of mine, please really hit that subscribe button. 80%, I think, of my viewers are not subscribed, and we are just barely off of the 1,000 subscriber goal that I set at the beginning of the year, and really, it's only going up from here, man. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, have you guys done Doom? What was your experience with it? What's the most difficult grind and learning process that you guys have engaged with? Anyway, I'm done yapping. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Click all the buttons. I love you all. I appreciate you. Catch you later.